Hey guys, Susanna here. I'm just here with a new video on some Etsy stock. I got these awesome papers, like they're wallpaper samples, but they're more like paper, like some of the other stuff that I've got, which is like this one. This one's actually not too bad. Some of it's actually really thick. It's probably not the best example, but this is more like paper, which is brilliant for actually putting in a journal and using it to, you can write it because it's matte, you can write on it. I thought these would make really good journal pages. So this is another book. This is one of the 5. So I've shared one, and I'm currently doing, this is the Yacht Club one, but this one is called Stripes. So just stripes, sort of paper ones. So I have got mostly 2 of everything. So in the scraps packet, so these are all the scraps, there's 48 pieces in each of the scraps. So they're actually really good, perfect for tags and all that kind of stuff. Really good size, and you got them with some metallics. So they're all stripes of different types, but stripes of different types, they're all rhymes. So I've got 2 of the scrappy packs. So I thought I'd show you that one. Now this one is, they're all from pack 1 to pack 2, like to 5. I've got 5 of them, and in A4 size and in A5 size. So I've got 2 of these, which is the A5 size. So I will show you that, but I'll show you in the bigger ones because you can see it a little bit. So that's A4 size. So the A5 is 6 by 8 inches, and the A4 is 11.5 by 8 inches. So and there you've got exactly the same papers in the big one as you have in the smaller one, and the same amounts, just that one's a bit smaller. Okay, so that's the purpley colour, and this says it's a grey colour, but I think it's more of a greeny blue. Some of them actually got metallic in them. They just make brilliant pages. Some of them got their names on them. I thought, I'm not going to take them off. The new ones can do that. So this is a black and white. It's navy and white. Oh, that must be charcoal and white. This is a black and white. And then these are I think, how many of these? 1, 2 got in there, times 10. Okay, so got 10 papers in this lot. So sort of like a whitey, a metallic-y type white, shimmery. There you go. So that's that pack. Go through them again. Really pretty. I quite like it, but they not only are they nice, they're versatile, which is what I really like about them. They're not just to, you know, make pockets or whatever. They will actually make really good journal pages, and you can actually write on them, which is really good. So I've got 2 in that one and 2 in that one. So that's pack 1. Pack 2, same again, but I'll show you in the big one. How many are these? There are 8. So some of them have got 10, 2 of them have got 11, some have got 8. So it's just what I had matched up together. So sort of white and shimmery white and cream, silver and grey, sort of a grey and a beigey colour, silver and charcoal, sort of a beige and charcoal, grey and cream, black and cream, and then a sort of a dark. It's sort of got dark, goes to dark. It's just sort of like a greys tone pack, which I think is really nice. Goes really well. So I've got 2 in the A4 and 2 in the A5. Most of them I have got 2 in each. So now I really like this one. It's the same as the last one, except for this is the more brighter colour palette. So the same, 2 in the A5, and then here's the A4. Really like them. This is sort of a deepy red, hot pink, sort of a reddy orange, yellow, beige, grey, light blue and dark blue. Quite like that one. I think they're really nice. It's sort of got a beachy feel about it. So 2 of them, and these are the same colours, smaller pack. So that's pack number 3. See, as for this one, I am not keeping any of it. I've cut it all up, and this is pretty much what is left, and I thought they're just really good to share. I've got plenty of others, so I'm just sharing them with you guys. So that 2 more of those. Now these are, how many is in these? There's 11. So this is pack 4, and they're all stripes, but they're just going different ways. So you've got the pink, the light pink, it reminds me of blanket stitch, and then the hot pink, sort of a reddish orange, and then the blanket stitchy one in the orange. This is sort of like a purpley grey, beige, hope it's in camera, green, sort of a darker beige, what would you call that, sort of a yellowy colour, darker blue, and then sort of black and silver. So there's 11 in those. Okay, so that's pack number 4. And this is the last one. Now this pack here goes really nicely. I've got these books that I'm going to be, I haven't done books before on Etsy. This pack here, the colours in here go beautifully, the yellows and the with the golden hands. I'm going to be selling these, so I thought I'd give you a quick glimpse. So I've got, once again, 2 and 2. So this is sort of like a black and white, sort of a silvery and black, grey and white, black and white going the other way, silver and beige, gold and white, silver and, well, it's not white. When I say white, it's more cream, really. Cream and silver, blue, yellow and terracotta colour. How good do those colours go with that? I think they look really nice with those golden hand books. Okay, you would have seen the picture of these in the thumbnail. These are the ones that are in that. So they've got that sort of retro old style colour about it. So I've got 2 of them, and there I've got 11 in the pack. So I've got 2 of each. So 5 packs by 2. So 10 individuals. So 10, 4, 5 A4 and 5 A5. There you go. So 10. So I've got, before I get to the golden hands, I went to my father-in-law's place, and he has got lots of old stuff. I mean, they're big hoarders and they've got a lot of stuff. So I managed to grab some of these, and I've also got some other bits and pieces which are behind me, which I'm going to share a little bit later on. So this one is like an old Marvel book. How big is it? Unfortunately, the books are not that cheap to post out. 8 by nearly 11, so 10 3/4. Yeah, it's a vintage Marvel. Check that out. They're all playing musical instruments. I thought that was hilarious. I think I like the new Aquaman, Jason Momoa. A bit more yummier than this guy. But yeah, so quite cool. I think what's this one about? So you got the Stan Lee. I like it. It goes to show just how long Marvel's been around for. So it's something that you could, you know, keep. Black Panther, and then or you know, they make really good base for glue books because they're really good pages and they're matte. And either cut it apart or give it to someone who's a really big Marvel fan, or even make a Marvel, you know, fan, you know, journal, because they're pretty cool and quite vintage. 1979, that was a while ago. So, and then this one's even older, 1967. This is as old as my husband. That was the year he was born. So it's got a bit of everything in this one. Puzzles, cowboys and Indians, some more There you go, about the war. This is a Winston Churchill by the looks of it. More cartoons, stories. The real cowboys and Indians were really in back then. So quite a few really cool pages. I think this one is probably sort of similar to the other one, but it's got a little bit more of everything in it, and that's really cool. You know, people would really, a guy would really like this. Would make a good mail journal. Someone that's into cartoons. I love that. That's really cool. So there you go. I've got these two. So I haven't really sold books on Etsy before, but I just thought these were just too cool not to grab and share, and they're quite vintage. So yep, that's all I've got. And the thing of these, that's it. Once they're gone, they're gone. I haven't got any more. And yeah, I just thought they're just were too nice, just sitting in my father-in-law's backyard under his carport thingy. Oh, some of the stuff I'm like, it's sacrilege what you're doing with these books, Dad. Now, I've got a whole heap of these golden books. I went, saw a video of the Mushroom Market with Sarah, and she showed a haul that she'd had, and she said if you ever see golden hands, grab them, because they're really, really good books. And I managed to grab, I'm keeping this one. This is the first one. I just love the image on there, but I'm keeping some for myself. And the reason why I've tore it apart, these are quite big. They're 12 by 9. And I went to the post office because I had to go and do something today. Now, overseas, if I was to post this off, it would cost $31. It's crazy because it's over a certain weight. But if I were to gut it, like I've done here, it would cost $17. So it's still not cheap, but the contents in these books are just so awesome. Like best glue book things. I mean, look at this. So cool. Just reminds me of Amity Bloom, you know, all the sort of stuff that you could just cut out and make yourself, you know, like, oh, look at that. Look at that. So cool. So, basically, most of them are, you know, it's mainly about knitting, sewing, dressmaking, crochet. It's got a sort of like that in there. I'm keeping this one in particular because I thought I would like to keep some. I've got about 15 or 16, but I'm going to be selling about 12 because I'm keeping some for my sister and all that kind of stuff. So I'll show you the ones that I'm going to be selling. So yeah, in Australia, if you just want the contents, $5 for postage or $12 for the whole book. So I mean, they are awesome, and they would make really good glue books, and they're very vintage, retro. So what I'm going to do when I list them, 1970 up to 72, so I think the initial one was 67, so they're very retro. Give you a quick flick through just to show you they're pretty much, little cutie, the same. Look at the fashion, love it. Just so much you can do with these, you know, make even this, like you cut out and you make a pocket. That would make it awesome, like envelope. So there's just endless possibilities that you can do with them. Get your pinking shears and cut out little bits of fabric-y things and make yourself some fabric washi tape. So I've got number 2, number 4, number 7, number 9. Ugh, got a few. I was like, score. Number 10, number 11. I love that, even though it's really 1970s. It almost got a medieval feel. Number 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, isn't she cute? And 18. I think there's actually 20 volumes in total. So here I have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I've got 12 to sell. I'm going to be selling them at $5 each. So Like I said, if I get them cheap, I will hand them on cheap, but it's the postage that's the killer. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put them on at, like with my fabrics and wallpapers, sometimes I put it on, I'm just going to put quantity 12, and you know, if you want one, it's just one, and I'm just going to randomly hand them out. So I will take a photo of each of the covers. If there is an issue that you particularly want, I can hand you out that one. But if you don't let me know which ones you want, I will just hand out any. So I've got 12 of them, and they're basically, like you can see, they're basically the same, but it will work out a lot cheaper if I got them. But if you're actually wanting the covers, but it does, because yeah, I can post it in just one of these envelopes, and where are we? Just post these in the envelope. It really does make a difference, because it makes it under 500 grams, and if that is the difference, because once it's over 500 grams, it becomes quite expensive to post out. So, but that's Australian dollars. So if you're overseas, when it converts over from Etsy, it's actually cheaper. So that's one bonus for you guys overseas. So yeah, that'll fit in there really well. So just let me know. Okay guys, that's it. So just go check out my Etsy store and have a look on there for all these goodies. I have got some Susanna's stash builder packs that I'm in the process of making, and I was going to stick one of these in them, but I thought it would be so expensive to have as a pack. But so I just thought I would sell them individually. Okay guys, thank you so much, and I will catch you in the next video, which would be episode 7. See ya. Bye. Thanks for watching.